A couple of months ago, D.C. officials came to Guam to discuss the programmatic agreement. Attorney Levin Camacho says during that time, the Navy advertised that upon request, the public can gain access to historical areas around the island that may be located on military property, such as Tweed's Cave, the Spanish Steps, and the Sumai Village. Camacho is a member of We Are Guahan, which sponsors the heritage hikes that brings people to sites around the island that have historical and cultural significance. Camacho says when the group saw the list, they felt it would be a great opportunity for those who don't have access to base to see these various locations. Camacho says they put in a request to see Tweed's Cave located in Arunau, and the Navy granted them access to the cave. Camacho contacted Franklin and Pascual Otero, the landowners of where the cave is located at in Arunau. Otero's father was responsible for hiding U.S. Navy radio man George Tweed from the Japanese for over 31 months. Tweed was the sole survivor of the U.S. personnel on Guam during the Japanese invasion in 1941. According to Camacho, both Franklin and Pascual both said there wouldn't be a problem getting down to the cave, and they would be happy to take them on the tour.
When we showed up to the hike, there were security guards there, and basically what had happened was after we submitted our request, the DOD had put concrete barriers blocking the trail so no one could drive down. So basically the trail that Mr. Otero had been using for years, which had never been blocked before, literally within weeks of We Are Guahan submitting a request, it was blocked.
Camacho says because the barrier was blocking the trail, the group was unable to drive their cars down the steep hill. They were all forced to walk down the sloping terrain in the heat for nearly a mile.
It's just very sad to see. This is how we're treated, and this is his family's land. There were many people who had never been to Tweed's Cave. We wanted to see it firsthand, and to see that's how our elders are being treated for people who have firsthand knowledge of these various sites. It was just very discouraging and very upsetting.
Camacho also adds that the small group had a military escort while they were on this peaceful historical hike.
There were 2 security guards following us, and there were 2 or 3 security guards waiting for us at the trailhead when we showed up.
What were they thinking you were going to do?
We were just there to go hiking, you know, and we've never had any intentions of running off or pillaging or taking any artifacts.
Levin says the group is not going to give up on seeing these historical sites. He says the reality is that when DOD talks about access, it's not as simple as you show up and then get on the land, because there's a policy in place. He adds that it's frustrating because the rules to get on military land always changes whenever there's a change in command at Navy. David Macaluso, PNC News.